Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. It is day one of a brand new week, and that means we are starting off with wrapping up last week and seeing if we got anything good. We're going to grab our 100 sleep points. No sneaky snacking this morning because of the rollover to the new week. That does put us at 2,717 sleep points. And we can go ahead and grab our daily lottery while we're here. An ingredient ticket would be good. No, handy candy's good too. I will definitely take that. So let's go ahead and back out and we will jump straight in to this sleep report because we do have a big day ahead of us. Let's see if Pinsir finally decided to show back up. We did make it to Master 10. I fed lunch and got another extra tasty for just shy of 100,000. I did make the macarons again. I think it was like 97,000 is what that one turned out to be. But for session 205, a Master 10 sleep research, 9 hours and 13 minutes of sleep. I was very tired. 10% dozing, 40% snoozing, and 50% slumbering. Weird that it's all exact 10s, but it's going to happen eventually. And that'll give us a slumbering type. Again, not super important since the event is balanced and shows us everything anyway, but would have been nice if it was dozing just to skew a little more towards the dozing side. We may get a bunch. Surprisingly, got some 1 stars, a new record, 81,106,000 total drowsy power. So making big progress today. 3 1 stars, 2 2 stars, and 2 3 stars with an atop belly. It's an atop belly Ekans, which we did already have. The only question is Pinsir here? That's the one I need. And so far, it doesn't look like it. We have an Igglybuff, a Jigglypuff, a Toxicroak, a Slowpoke, a Spheal, and the Ekans, which leaves 2 that are brand new. And who are they? Oh, okay. We got a Blastoise, so that's cool. First time we've seen Blastoise, I think. The 1 star sheltered sleep. Yep, very first Blastoise. This Pokemon normally sleeps soundly, protected by its tough shell, but it's also been seen sleeping with its belly exposed on very rare occasion. Perhaps this happens when Blastoise feels completely secure in its surroundings and falls fast asleep. So that's exciting. Brand new Pokemon for the first time ever. Seeing a Blastoise. 2 Blastoise, 2 in one go, okay. Unsheltered sleep. So unfortunately, the ever elusive Pinsir is eluding us again. And now the question is, what do we do? I did use a friend incense last night, so somebody's going to be hungry. The real question is who? It's Slowpoke, which we really don't need. Oh, Blastoise is also hungry. I mean, we could try, maybe. It's not really going to be super worth it. Yeah, it's only going to do about half, a little over half. And it's not really the best idea. Honestly, I think Spheal is the better choice, to be honest with you. My game is running so slow today. It does not like when I zoom all the way out. This poor phone. It's so old. I need to just go ahead and get me a new one. But yeah, I think Spheal is the only one worth even really trying today. So we're gonna see if we can take this Spheal home with us. Blastoise would be cool, but we already have 2 of them that are very good. Don't really need a third. I'd rather catch a Squirtle. Spheal's not one to go home just yet. I'm gonna have to give it another biscuit. Give me a big hit. No big hit. Just don't. Of course you are. Well, that was all I'm really worried about today. We have a really good Slowbro. We have a very good Slowking candidate. mean, we don't need another Blastoise. We have a very good Toxicroak already. We have 2 good Jigglypuffs, and Ekans is just unfortunately not really all that viable in this game yet. So yeah, not really feeling like using any more resources is a good idea at this point. Very, very unfortunate final sleep for this week, but it is keeping in theme with the bad luck of the last 2 weeks. So I guess it is what it is. Let's go ahead and might as well send out some Blastoise candy because it's brand new and to us. So yeah, really kind of disappointing, to be honest with you. 3,433 research XP is enough for a rank up to level 48. We'll get that 1 biscuit back and our friend incense back, so that's good at least. And then we do also have 6,367 dream shards to go along with it. Yeah, I really kind of at a loss for what to say there. But as you can see, we did make it to Master 10, 811,060 total strength. I was probably about that far off of getting to Master 11. I tried. I even considered using the energy whistle just to push us over, but ultimately I felt like it was kind of pointless in the long run, so I didn't use it. But we did make it very far. Quite a bit further than the original prediction of just Master 9. That does make our area bonus here on Cyan Beach 35%. And to be fair, a lot of that strength that we gained was because of the event with the 1.5 times cooking. And we did get an extra tasty along the way, so that definitely helped too. Well, let's go ahead and check out this weekly summary. Master 10, 811,060 total strength, with 250,078 of it from berries and 560,982 from cooking, which makes sense given the 2 extra tasties that we had yesterday, accounting for about 200,000 of that just in 2 meals. And that's with me skipping lunch and dinner on Saturday just to stock up ingredients for yesterday. So kind of glad I did that. And we did get a weekly score of S, which is good for 6 Handy Candy S's. Sleep midpoint and everything looked good, all 3 stars. Been fairly consistent with my sleep over the last few weeks, so I'm happy about that. But also kind of surprised that I still end up waking up feeling tired a lot of days when I'm getting the amount of sleep I should be and getting consistent sleep, so it's kind of weird. But then if I were to sleep for 6 hours, I would feel better, funny enough. So that's kind of one of the things I don't like about the way this game functions in terms of the sleep tracking, but we're getting off on a little side rant. For now, I was debating on where to go. I think the fact that we didn't get Pinsir means we probably should stick back to Cyan Beach. I was hoping to get the Pinsir today and then possibly switch over to Snowdrop to try to hunt for an Absol as a backup apple farmer, which I think technically Absol is just a slightly better apple farmer. It's just harder to find a good one, and I was really looking for the honey and apple combination to pair with the Blastoise, cocoa, and milk combination. Those 2 together would make dessert weeks significantly easier, and so unfortunately, I think we do have to go back to the, well, fortunately and unfortunately. For some reason, I don't really like this map, and I don't know why, but we are going to go here. And we are going to continue the hunt for the Pinsir because we desperately need a better one. And this week we got what meals? Curries and stews. That's pretty good. We usually do pretty well with curries and stews. And so since I wasn't sure where we were going to go this week, I didn't put together a team ahead of time, but we kind of have an idea of what this team's going to look like anyway, just because we're on the beach. We know what we need. Let's go ahead and collect from these guys on our team real fast so that we can swap them out. Let's see if we have enough to actually get breakfast going pretty quickly here. Milk and cocoa do, I think, help curry. Maybe not the cocoa as much. But let's see if we can make something at least. I think we're probably going to end up with Gengar on the team this week. Who else could we put on the team? I don't know. We'll jump into the team maker and see what that's saying, and we'll go from there. Let's choose a recipe. Yikes, that is not good. We do have a couple new recipes that we need to make. Definitely can't make this one until the end of the week. We could maybe try for that, or no, I think that one requires leeks. Let me see. 15,995. That is, where are you? Oh, it would help if I actually look at the curries. That is, yeah, that's leeks, which we are almost there. We could maybe push into leeks this week. That might be a good call. That would give us a meal with 38 ingredients. We still can't do the Dream Eater butter curry regularly. That would be good. Yeah, maybe getting leeks is a good idea. We might do that. I think it's probably time we got leeks going. And that would let us do something kind of interesting. May not get as far this week with it, but we could try. Let's see. I have an idea for a team already. Let's go ahead and switch over. So if we're gonna try to aim for the spicy leek curry, we're already basic 2. All right, that works. While we weren't even paying attention. Okay, so I think spicy leek curry is going to be the aim if we can get leeks consistently, which should be pretty easy. I want to do the ninja curry, but we don't have the best sausage gatherer, and we don't have any Pokemon that would synergize well with these ingredients. We'd have to have 4 slots just for ingredient Pokemon, and I don't think we want to do that right now. So let's go ahead and switch over to the auto team maker. We'll say we are on curries on Cyan Beach. We will switch this up. We could do the spore mushroom curry again, but I really want to get away from it because of the low ingredient count. I want to try to get something that's a little more substantial. And I think, I don't know, Limber Corn Stew is calling my name too. We might do this one actually. Yeah, let's go for the Limber Corn Stew. That one, that sounds more interesting. Where did it go? Oh, because I'm on the wrong one, that's why. Limber Corn, Limber Corn, Limber Corn, which we know what that's going to put on the team. We need to essentially start with, of course it says none of these are going to work. That's okay. We know how to make this work. We need to, first things first, we're going to leave Dodrio and Raichu on the team. Let's switch back to our Cyan team. We will get our adorable little teddy bear. Where did he go? Oh, it's sorted by RP. No. Reverse the sort. There he is, our adorable little 79% teddy bear, who does have corn and sausage at level 30, but we won't get to level 30 today. But we will get him quite up there. I do want to keep 40 candy. So that puts him at level 18. And so he's going to be on our team for the corn. Since we have the 35% bonus here, this is a great time to work on leveling him up. And then we need, for the Limber Corn Stew, it was milk, so we can actually keep Blastoise on the team. And we want to keep Raichu and Dodrio. And then what was the other ingredient? I already forgot. Let's save. My memory is the worst. Where did it go? Limber Corn. Potatoes. I don't know how I forgot that. That was the easy one. Team analysis. So that means we're going to have our best friend, Victory Bell, on the team. Because Victory Bell overproduces potatoes like they are going out of style. So we're going to do that, and it may be worth it, honestly, to use some... Let's see. Yeah, we've got plenty of handy candies. Before we continue, let's get Victory Bell on the team. Boom. Save it. Go to Pokemon Calculator. We're at level 18. We need to get to level 20. Yes, we need to get to level 20. We have 147 to get to the next level. Let's go ahead and expand. We do want to see all levels. And we have 0 candies, so it would take 9 small handy candies to get there. That's an easy investment. No problems at all. We just got 6 of them today, so to use 9, that's not that big a deal. Not at all. And then we'll level up, get directly to 20. We can go ahead and use a little bit extra, because why not? And then we can get this bad boy into a Beware. And let's see, we're at 1 hour, 5 minutes so far. But if we evolve it, we should be at a much nicer number in terms of frequency. Let's go ahead and go back to team analysis while that plays out. All right, there we go. There's 1 evolution, level 20. And it is officially now a Beware. Come on, game. Keep up. This game is running super slow right now. What is happening? Okay, we're back. I guess the game crashed or something. It just stayed on the loading screen for a while, but hopefully it at least saved what we did with the team. Let's see. Cyan Beach, it saved none of it. Okay. Hopefully it at least saved the candies and the evolutions. Or evolution. There we go. Probably could have transferred those other Beware to the professor for the candies instead of the handy candies, but c'est la vie. And then Victory Bell on the team. Cool. Use this team. This will be an interesting week. According to team analysis, only going to get 24 corn a day, roughly, from Beware, but maybe we'll get lucky. We're going to try. And we missed breakfast just barely, thanks to the crash. But we really weren't going to have that great of a breakfast anyway with the ingredients we had. Honestly, melty omelet curry is probably our only really good choice, just because it's at least 16 ingredients. So we'll get that going. We'll throw in, you know what? Let's throw in some herbs. We got plenty of honey. Let's throw in some of that. Don't need it all that much for this week. We'll get those soybeans in there. And yeah, we're going to get plenty of tomatoes. Let's throw those in there. We'll hold on to the milk. We can use that. We'll throw just the rest as honey and be done with it. It'll be a very sweet egg curry. With any luck, it'll be extra tasty to make up for the breakfast. No dice. At least we tried, right? 7,969 for this first lunch of the week. And not too bad. We're off to a semi-decent start. Also, this screen reminds me, I again, for dinner, because I did try to get to Master 11, for dinner I got another plus 45 energy for everybody on the team when I fed dinner last night. So it seems like consistently for me, dinner on Sunday is giving a huge boost to the energy levels of the Pokemon on the team. We could potentially, well, no, I don't think we can even, I was going to say we could potentially use that to our advantage by putting a team together that can collect overnight while we sleep. But since it's running into the next week and they typically just cut production completely or almost completely, it really wouldn't do us any good, but I am curious why it's happening still. Like I said, it is consistent, and as far as I've seen, nobody has come up with a reason why it's happening consistently on dinner for Sunday. I haven't looked into it too much because it helps me out, but it is weird. But that said, we are at basic 3 already. We got a bunch more milk and cocoa from Blastoise, who had it on him for some reason. And we have a pretty solid team together. We may end up putting some more candies into Bewear, depending on how he functions over the next couple of days. One last thing I want to check. Let's see, I forget what its level 25 subskill is. Ingredient Finder S. Ooh, no, hold on. This may be worth. Probably should have checked this sooner. We were at 24 corn. If we get it to level 25, only 29. That's not a huge difference. I would have hoped for more, but I guess that comes along with, what is it, Ingredient Finder M. But on the flip side, it is only 5 more, but it takes 14 corn for the Limber Corn Stew, so that would let us do it twice a day instead of only once. So that might be worth doing. Let's do one more calculation real fast just to see. We are at level 20. We want to get to 25. Currently, we are at 484 left to go, and we own 0 candies. Would take us 37 Handy Candy Smalls just to get to level 25, and we definitely do not have that anymore. But with the 2 Handy Candy M's and turning in those 2 to the Professor, we might be able to do it, but it would take everything we have to do it. We might do that. I'm going to take a day to think on it. We may do it. It doesn't sound like a bad idea, but I don't know if I want to invest that much into a Pokemon that's only 80%. So maybe, but we'll just have to see. We'll think about it and figure it out. And before we run, let's collect our missions. Use the 7 incense. That is 5 more handy candies that we could use towards it. So maybe something speaking to me tried to tell me, yeah, just go ahead and do it. Do it. So we'll see. I'll think about it, and we may or may not do that. But that said, that is all I've got for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching it. Make sure to hit the like button if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more. And until next time, later, dudes.